from ABC7, live breaking news.
The town's devastated. It's devastated.
Devastated can hardly describe what we're seeing in Butte County because of the fire we now know has destroyed thousands of homes, about 6,400 at least.
Since 6:30 yesterday morning, the campfire has scorched 90,000 acres. An estimated 6,453 homes and other residential buildings have burned down, making it the most destructive fire in state history. At least 9 people have died. 4 of them were found in charred vehicles. 3 firefighters have been hurt. 52,000 people are evacuated. That's more than the entire population of Menlo Park.
And in East Bay, the smoke is wreaking havoc on high school football games. Many are postponed because of unhealthy air. ABC7 News reporter Leslie Brinkley reports now from the East Bay, where they're still monitoring the conditions, but for now, the game is on at Concord's De La Salle High School.
Having this occur during our championships is unprecedented. Like I mentioned earlier, we're 105 years old. We've never run into anything like this. It's 124 right now.
Using various air quality measures, including the Purple Air and WeatherBug apps, North Coast section canceled 75% of tonight's championship games in order to maintain safety for student athletes.
We feel that this is really in some respects, it's kind of a state of emergency, that with so many games going on and with the poor air quality, we really needed to take steps as a section.
They postponed the Monte Vista San Ramon Valley game, the San Leandro California High School game, and the Benicia Bishop O'Dowd game. The Bishop O'Dowd athletic director compared this smoke out to a rain out. They'll play the game instead on Monday as the murky skies in the Oakland Hills choked in on the school's football field.
Well, Monday afternoon or Monday night will be Monday Night Football, the high school variety.
The Central Coast section also postponed games until tomorrow, including the Mountain View Burlingame game and the Sarah versus Leland game.
The rule is still that at game time, if the air quality is 151 or higher, then they're not allowed to go ahead and conduct the game.
If it's 150 or lower, they can play.
That's correct.
Here, even though it's game on, it could still be postponed if air quality worsens. In Concord, I'm Leslie Brinkley, ABC7 News.
And along the peninsula, flights were delayed about 45 minutes at SFO because of the widespread smoke and haze. The airport tweeted a warning this morning to travelers, telling them to check their flight status with their airline. Oakland and San Jose airports didn't report any problems with the smoky air. And our air quality is visibly worse today compared to yesterday. Just look at this. This is the view from Mount Tam. Yesterday on the left, and then today on the right. Many North Bay schools were shut down today because of the poor air quality. ABC7 News reporter Wayne Friedman watched the air quality all day from Sonoma County, where the smoke felt ominous for survivors of last year's North Bay fires.
Masks, and we're well past Halloween. When Sonoma County closed schools today, including Grant Elementary in Petaluma, those kids were free and their parents not.
If there's something that we need to do to keep our children safe, I'm all about it.
She said that on a day when brown became the new blue in the North Bay, where people who looked ready for surgery did so out of fear of bad air settling in like a smoke signal from the disaster in Butte County.
I think people are feeling a little stressed out about it. It's a little eerie.
Who wouldn't in this region that lost more than 5,000 structures 13 months ago? When this secondhand smoke settled in from the camp fire, it brought back firsthand bad memories.
How bad is it today compared with back then?
It's about the same.
How thick was the smoke? So thick that in parts of Santa Rosa, street lights switched on. Courthouse Square on a Friday would normally fill at noon. At the Beer Baron restaurant, Nora Kaspligel wiped soot and ash from tables with no takers. Not in this air.
It is not prime outdoor dining weather.
No, instead the North Bay looked like a scene from some alternate, hopefully avoidable future. Locals talked about climate change and the new normal. All this due to a fire far, far away and still too close to home.
Reality can be a real awakening sometimes.
Think about something they're trying to get past. In Sonoma County, Wayne Friedman, ABC7 News.
Along the Embarcadero in San Francisco, some streetlights turned on around 3 this afternoon. They are light activated and the smoky skies were dark enough to trigger them to turn on early. And the smoke has sat on San Francisco all day long. ABC7 News reporter Lan Melendez takes a look at how people have been coping with it.
With With the air quality so poor, it wasn't the best day to be a tourist in San Francisco.
I'm feeling a little in my chest, but other than that, it's all right.
Tight.
Yeah, just a little tight.
It's been all right until the fire came along.
Cable car operators were given masks to protect themselves from the smoke. Being on the picket line today was especially trying for any worker on strike.
I cannot bring out my voice. I have sore eyes, I have stuffy nose.
This school playground is typically bustling with kids at noon, but San Francisco Unified ordered every school to keep kids from playing outdoors.
We've been monitoring the air quality for San Francisco, and we know that right now it is not at a healthy level, so we want to make sure that kids are kept indoors.
There were cries of disappointment from Twin Peaks. The quintessential wedding photo was not meant to be.
It's not clouds, it's all smoke.
This retired firefighter from North Carolina is used to the smoke, but didn't expect to miss out on what should be an incredible view.
I'm amazed what you can't see here, but I'd like to come back when it's clear. So you got to tell me when that would be.
Well, don't come in August.
Okay, don't come in August.
We have the fog.
Liz Kraft was visiting from Germany.
There are a lot of different natural disasters here, but you also have a whole lot of beauty to compensate for it. So I guess you have to, deal with it and go with the flow, and people handle it really well here.
And tomorrow already some outdoor sporting events involving kids have already been canceled because they expect more of the same. In San Francisco, Leanne Melendez, ABC7 News.
Well, Spencer continues to track the weather conditions.
Yes, in 10 minutes, he'll have an update on our air quality, which has been severely impacted by the Butte County fire.